Today is another installment in my ongoing rolling project pan. So first I have a couple of items that I am decluttering. I am going to give these away to a friend. I have the ColourPop liner in Mr. Bing. This is just not a shade that I will use. It's a really gorgeous color. I just don't like the way it looks on me. Was super excited when I bought it, but it just doesn't look right on me. The NYX Whipped in Blush. This is like a lip and cheek tint, and I have the Stila ones and the Bite ones that I like so much better, so I'm just gonna pass this one on also. Okay, I'm still working on my lip balm and my eye gel, my eye roller. My primer, still working on it. It's going slow. It's about right here. And I've been using the Ulta Beauty Tinted Eye Primer in Satin Blush. I love the formula of this. I'm debating on whether or not I want to give this to a friend because I just don't prefer tinted eye primers, but I'm not really sure yet. So, you know what? I take that back. I am gonna go ahead and declutter this, and I will I'll pull in my Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. Okay, for foundation, I've been using the Marc Jacobs Genius Gel in Ivory Light, which is an amazing foundation. I absolutely love it. The formula is amazing. The color match is spot on for me, but they have discontinued this, and that sucks. My skin lately, I've been having more issues with just general discoloration than like spots and under eye problems, so I've been using a foundation, but I haven't really been using a concealer. I'm using the ColourPop stick in Releve to brighten underneath my eyes. I am so close to being done with this. This is all the way up. I might have 2 uses left if I'm lucky. And on top of that, I use the e.l.f. eye brightener. There is the tiniest bit left in here, but it doesn't take much. I might have like 3 or 4 uses left on this. ColourPop stick with this does just enough under my eyes to where I don't really need a concealer. And I'm using the Laura Mercier little sample size of the translucent powder. I'm about halfway done. You can see that there. Still working on the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. This is what I have left. It is really slow going. It's gonna take forever to use this up. But for now, I'm enjoying it. Okay, I've used up the ColourPop Aquamarine Crystal Setting Spray. So that is all gone. And I've moved in the Aventurine Crystal Setting Spray. The sprayer on this one is much better than the other one. I guess it was just a fluke with the other one. This one is so much easier to apply. The Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Mascara, I didn't get as much use out of this as I thought I was going to. It seemed to dry out really quickly. I did enjoy using it while I had it and while it was still easy to apply, but then it just got too hard to apply, so I am just getting rid of this. And I have on hand a sample size of the Benefit They're Real. This is not cruelty free, but it is something that I did not actually purchase, and it is just a small size, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that up. And the Too Faced Pink Leopard, I've got about half a pan on this, but it is getting crumbly and really difficult to apply, and it doesn't apply the same. It's getting really patchy, so I am gonna go ahead and get rid of this. There's not a whole lot left. The pan, what's left here is just like a really shallow amount, so I'm gonna just consider this done because I don't think I really like bronzer. I don't think I enjoy using it. I don't think I like the way I look with it on, so I don't know. I might try some more bronzer again in a month or so, but I'm just done with bronzer right now anyway. I'm calling it on the NYX Taupe blush. It is just getting difficult to use around the corners. I'm not gonna bother repressing it. I'm not that much of a completionist. I'm happy with the amount that I've used. There's really not a whole lot left around the edges. And I've moved in the Kevyn Aucoin contour book. This is the first one. So we've got a contour and a highlight and some eyeshadows here, and this is also the eyeshadow palette that I am using, that I'm working on when I'm using like glitters and stuff like that. So I have rotated the Pure Cosmetics palette back into my collection while I am working on the eyeshadows in here. The Clinique Pretty Easy eyeliner finally started drying up and skipping, so that is gone. I have rotated in the Kat Von D Trooper liner, which I haven't really been using a whole lot. I've been using the pencil liner from e.l.f. I have got this much. It is also slow going, but it is a really nice, easy to apply black liner. I had to unfortunately call it on Pretty Bones from ColourPop. This was a limited edition highlighter. It's really beautiful champagne with pink pearl highlighter. It's super subtle, very natural looking, but I tried reviving it even and it just does not work anymore, unfortunately. So I did hit some pretty significant pan on Pearloon. Now I know the product does move around to the sides and whatnot, but I've been trying to use the product on the perimeter for a while, so it is kind of evening out, but I've been using a lot of Pearloon. I'm enjoying that. I kind of want to get as much use out of this as I can while that colorful highlight thing is still like relevant. Okay, and I've got a few lip products I'm working on, but no significant progress, so there's no point in really showing that. But just quickly, I did run through some fragrance samples. Tory Burch Jolie Fleur Rose. This is one that I really originally wanted a like travel size of, but after wearing it again, it's just not as interesting as I remember it being. So for the time being, it's just gonna be on the back burner. I just finished up my sample of Commodity Nectar. This was one of the new scents that they sent samples of. This was not my favorite one, not my cup of tea, but I did go ahead and use it up to kind of finish developing my thoughts on it. It's a really well crafted scent. It lasts a really long time. It is just not my taste. I am not into Neroli and Orange Blossom. And Derek Lam Tin Crosby Blackout. I do have a really small size of this, so I just finished up the sample and I'll be moving on to the other one that I have. Okay, let's go ahead and get into some skincare quickly. I finally finished up my Botanics Rosewater Toning Spritz. This lasted me forever. And I finished up the e.l.f. Daily Moisture Stick. This was a really, really nice moisturizing stick. I used up the little sample I have of the Volition Silt Gelée Mask. This was pretty good, but still not one of my favorite masks. Not something I'm super interested in. This lasted me forever. The Context All Day Vitamin C Eye Cream. It's a large size. I just didn't see that it did very much. And I did use the whole thing. And throughout the entire time, I didn't really see much results from this, so not something I'm interested in. This sample size of the Sunday Riley UFO. This really works out very well for clarifying the skin when I have some congestion going on around my chin area. The Ulla Henriksen Truth Serum Collagen Boosted C Complex. So this was a vitamin C and collagen serum. This was really nice. I really did enjoy this. This is not cruelty free, but I have had it in my stash for a long time. The Brazilian Keratin Therapy Shimmering Keratin Oil. I used that up. Okay, so that is everything. That is all of the things that I have completed and the progress on the other items that I am working on for this month. A few declutters, and yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, check out my Project Pan playlist on my channel. And if you're new here, please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot and it means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.